Starting the 7 o'clock hour with a live look to Lake Nighthorse in Durango. Don't you just want to be there this morning? Beautiful start to the day. Happy Friday, TGIF. I'm Corey Rose.
And I'm Drew Carney. We have Katie LaSalle hanging out in the 9 News backyard this morning. So Katie, a lot of times we'll focus on, the high temperatures for the day. We always want to focus on that. But our temperatures in the morning this week have also been pretty warm.
Oh, we have fluctuated significantly for our morning lows. We hit the low 80s early on Wednesday and yesterday 50s. It's very mild, so seasonal. We're starting off in the 60s currently in our backyard. A light breeze, mostly clear skies. For today, daytime highs, it's going to be near normal, mid to upper 80s. Currently at 64 degrees in our backyard. Yesterday it was a little bit colder this time of the morning out at the airport, but the mountains are now in the 40s, and we will warm up all across Colorado for this Friday. Juneteenth winds have been a bit gusty this morning out near Akron and around 5 miles per hour in and around the Front Range and much of the metro area currently. Mostly sunny skies and dry conditions ahead. For this afternoon, 86 the expected, but with the winds kind of calming into the afternoon, still quite hazy. We have higher concentrations of ground level ozone once again here for the urban corridor. Your Denver forecast, daytime highs in the low to upper 80s, expect to hit that right around 5 o'clock. So through the late afternoon and early evening is when we'll see the heat of the day. The mountains always a wonderful place to go and beat some of the heat of the metro, but tomorrow I do want to let you know that with winds increasing, sunny skies, the high country, we are expecting a very toasty Saturday. Also, just a friendly reminder, while the sunscreen today, very high our UV index. Burn time can occur in as little as 10 to 20 minutes and will stay clear for tonight. Looking ahead to tomorrow, 90s return, so highs set to soar, and we are talking storm chances and fire danger. Details in your extended forecast throughout the rest of the weekend coming up in just a few.
Katie, thank you so much. Happy Friday, everyone. 7:02 is your time. Sky 9 giving us a live look right now. They're over I-70 and 6th Avenue. So right now, I'm not seeing any issues this morning for anyone trying to head maybe along 6th Avenue heading east or westbound towards I-25, or if you're taking I-70 heading to the Berkeley area between I-70 and I-25 taking I-76. So I want to show you what 6th Avenue looks like on our CDOT cameras. 6th Avenue from Federal Boulevard closer to I-25. So Sky 9 was giving us a close look of I-70 and 6th Avenue. This is 6th Avenue and I-25. No issues to report and traffic very, very light this morning. So I want to switch things over to our main maps. No crashes to report this morning. I-76 right now seeing a bit of a slowdown for anyone trying to travel from I-25, taking I-76, and then trying to hop on to I-70. You're looking at a 4-minute drive if you are heading eastbound this morning. And then 6th Avenue, like I just showed you, still have the green light. Traffic very light. Definitely enjoy it for your Friday morning, only 7 minutes.
All right, sounds good, Brianna. New here at 7 o'clock, the Evans Police Department is asking for help to find siblings who have been missing now for more than a week. We're talking about 15-year-old Aliyah and 12-year-old Naomi. You see the two kids there on your screen. They left their home apparently early on June the 11th, and they were last seen in the area of 37th Street and 23rd Avenue. Both have red hair, blue eyes. Again, this is in Weld County, so anyone with information about where these two may be has asked to contact Weld County Dispatch.
This morning, we're learning a little bit more about the moments officers shot and injured a man at a Denver gas station earlier this month. The shooting happened near 6th Avenue and Santa Fe at the Sinclair gas station. It's where 9 News reporter Jaleesa Razari is this morning. And Jaleesa, what are police saying led up to this?
Well, Corey, this whole incident started in Aurora, actually, when a pickup truck was reportedly stolen at a road construction site. Officers were able to track that truck to this gas station, and that's where things escalated. Now, that truck was equipped with a camera that monitors inside the cab, and police say they were able to see the suspect driving the truck while holding what appeared to be a handgun. They later learned it was actually a lighter made to look like a gun. Police confronted that man at the gas station, but he instead ran inside the store. Body camera footage showed multiple officers yelled for the man to drop the gun before they shot into the store, hitting the suspect. 2 employees were inside at the time. They were not hurt. Authorities addressed why officers decided to fire despite them being there.
The officers described being very clear that they had a clear backdrop, meaning the area beyond the individual was not putting anybody else in jeopardy at the time that they discharged their weapons.
Now, those 2 officers were actually from CSP in the Adams County Sheriff's Office. They're part of a multi-agency auto theft task force, rather. So they were tracking the truck at the time of the incident. Now, as for that suspect, he remains in the hospital and faces multiple charges. Reporting live in Denver, Jaleesa Razari, 9 News.
All right, thank you, Jaleesa. Meanwhile, a driver is recovering this morning after his SUV rolled off a mountain pass that connects Telluride to Ouray. That road is not open yet for the summer season in San Miguel County, but it is open in Ouray County. The driver told investigators he drove from Ouray into San Miguel and slid off an icy part of the road. Ouray County has since placed signs at the top of the pass, letting drivers know that the San Miguel County side of that road is still closed.
A 20-year-old woman was sentenced this week to 6 years in prison after she admitted to causing a deadly DUI crash. It happened in February of last year on Highway 93 in Jefferson County. Investigators say Sage Valentine was driving about 60 miles an hour when she crossed over the center line, hitting two cars before crashing head-on into a third car. Cindy Myers was driving that car. She was killed in the crash. Investigators say Valentine had been drinking the night before and had not slept before driving to work early that morning. She pleaded guilty to vehicular homicide, DUI, and reckless driving back in March. She was facing up to 12 years in prison. The DA requested a 10-year sentence before the judge settled on 6.
Prosecutors are moving to dismiss an arson charge against the man accused of starting a fire in Larimer County 2 years ago. 50-year-old Jason Hobby is accused of starting the Alexander Mountain Fire in July of 2024. That fire burned more than 9,500 acres, which is equal roughly to 15 square miles. It also destroyed 24 homes. The Larimer County District Attorney's Office says new evidence indicated that he could not have started this fire. The DA's office says digital evidence from his cell phone and his whereabouts provided direct evidence that he was unlikely to have started it. Investigators previously determined that the fire started from a makeshift fire pit less than 2 miles from where Hobby worked. Meanwhile, his charges on impersonating a police officer and menacing are still pending.
A bit of a scare for passengers on board a plane at DIA. A WestJet flight from Denver to Calgary yesterday stopped on the runway after the plane blew its tires before it could take off. According to WestJet, everyone deplaned safely. The passengers were evacuated using stairs, not the emergency slides, and were bused back to the terminal. Still unclear how many people were on board. The airline is now working to get them onto another flight.
Over 180 people are out of a job with the Poudre School District. A spokesperson for the district says 110 licensed staff members in the probationary phase were not renewed, and 72 classified staffers had their positions eliminated. The layoffs and cuts to the district staffing were expected. Back in February, the school board unanimously approved plans for a reduction in staff, citing a budget shortfall.
Jefferson County leaders are warning the public about a potential rabies exposure. The report comes after several people picked up or touched an injured bat near the Evergreen Lake trailhead on last Sunday. Animal control officers were unable to find the bat and couldn't determine whether it had rabies. Jefferson County Public Health says anyone who touched the bat could have been exposed to rabies and should contact their health care providers. Jeffco health leaders say they are seeing several bats found in homes or trails that have tested positive for rabies.
As we continue to feel the effects of a statewide drought, a lot of popular campsites are telling people to bring their own water. According to a report from the U.S. Forest Service, campsites near the Dillon Reservoir will not have water available for the foreseeable future. Officials say between low reservoir levels and fire bans, more campsites could be impacted later this summer. So, bottom line, whether you're spending a night under the stars or you're simply going on a day hike, make sure you pack plenty of water.